Step 1, grab the longsword. You are going to be the hero of the story, and every hero needs a generic weapon. That means no complex weapons like the switch axe, ensei glaive, charge blade, no guns because you aren't American today, you are anime. No sword and shield, hammer, lance, gun lance because they are boring. No hunting horn because nobody cares. No great sword because it isn't flashing, and no dual blades because they are brain dead. But those are a decent second option if you have to because they are pretty anime. All that leaves is the longsword. So now you are a longsword player and your sword's name is Masamune. With Masamune, you go ahead and set off to the ancient forest. Step 2, find Rathalos. Thanks to Anime Instinct and the minimap, this is very simple. Step 3, follow Rathalos. Just because you're the hero sent to slay the mighty dragon. Hello? What do you mean Rathalos isn't a drag? Watch Rathalos eat and initialize Protocol 1 when necessary. Expect to do a bit of running as Rathalos does not like to stay in the same place for too long. Eventually, Rathalos will make its way up to its nest. You will now utilize Protocol 1 once more, but you will realize something vital. Ratha is kind of chill. He kind of reminds you of somebody. Bird up. Ratha's such a chill guy that he allows you to babysit one of his kids before flying off. With child in hand, you start to head back to your camp to let your village know Ratha isn't a bad guy. As you begin your trek down, you get ambushed by Ratha's wife, Rathian. Step 4, run away. Rathian is here to beat your ass. Normally, you would just brutally hunt her down in retaliation, but this time you have a child to protect. Run around and evade until inevitably, you trip on a branch causing you to drop the egg. Step 5, hunt Rathian. I mean, how could she? This was her child, and yet she attacked you to the point where now neither you nor the father would ever see it grow up. You can't forgive her. You begin your fight briefly before Ratha shows up. You assume he would back you up, but realize he isn't here to help you. Why? You were the one that was attacked unprovoked, and Rathian killed their child, and yet they stood by her side. You would not forgive this betrayal. You will force a retreat and begin to plan your revenge. You think for a while before coming up with a great strategy. Step 6, hunt Rathalos. Despite being a former friend, this has to be done. He is clearly corrupted by the toxic Rathian. To be honest, you really are just doing Rathalos a favor. And since you're anime today, you have a relatively easy time hunting down Rathalos using a mixture of skill and blood armor. You just need to make sure that you have some dung pods to prevent Rathian from interfering. Before you know it, Rathalos will be on its last legs. It is now time to end this. Step 7, capture Rathalos. You aren't going to kill Rathalos, you're going to catch him. This was always your true plan. You remembered that the Ratha family are royalty and have vast sums of money. With this knowledge, you post a ransom on Rathalos. This will force Rathian to choose between giving you a fortune or having a fate worse than death. Being a single mother in this economy. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it took so long to get this one out. Been kind of busy between, editing work, school, and then I also had to go to the dentist. But thank you for the support on the previous videos. Thank you to this guy for suggesting Rathalos. And I got some grinding to do so I can, do some harder monsters because you guys are recommending some crazy stuff here in the comments. With that said, I got some grinding to do. Peace.